This channel is not for children, neither is it for the weak of heart or mind. Viewer discretion is advised. Hello, my dear.
Hello, honey.
Thanks for being on this, participating in this video with me today.
Of course.
Now, a friend a couple weeks ago posed the question, what are the differences between Satanism and dark paganism? Now, to begin with, the sect was formed as one of the many reasons why it was formed was to sort of bridge that gap between the two.
Right, that's what, yeah, of course.
Because remember way back when that original pagan fest,
Mm-hmm.
even though it was predominantly,
Moose.
white light, pagan, whatever, we had the left-hand lounge.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
Inverted pentagrams. And
yeah.
whatever, and yeah. And we invited Zach up, Zach Black.
Mm-hmm.
We had never met him before.
No.
We just knew him from online.
Yeah, that was our first time meeting him.
Yeah, we invited Zach up, and so because we wanted to bring in that angle, into this pagan environment.
Yeah, a blend.
Even though they're two separate things.
Mm-hmm.
Now, dark paganism, that term, it shouldn't be called dark paganism. It should just be called paganism. But unfortunately, this white light bullshit, this, you know what I mean? That dark light duality horse shit that was introduced by, Zoroastrianism and then Christianity and the other Abrahamic religions. They've more or less usurped the name paganism.
Oh, definitely they have.
Because, okay, you know what this white light paganism bullshit reminds me of? Okay, imagine pornography,
Mm-hmm.
and you removed all of the sex. So all you had was the hot girl answering the door for the pizza guy.
Right. No,
you know what I mean?
You brought up that analogy before, and it's a good one.
Yeah, and that's it, And then when you have, and you call that pornography.
Right.
Okay. Now, when you add in the sex, it's called dark pornography.
Yeah.
No.
No.
That's not how it should work. Because paganism, or whatever we want to refer to it as, the religious or spiritual practices of the Indo-Europeans, was dark. There was a very, very dark aspect to it.
Sure.
It was real. It was sincere. It was like a force of nature.
Yes.
Nature isn't always happy and filled with bunnies. Sometimes it has, snakes and storms.
Nature does not care about you.
Exactly.
It is simply a force.
And that's the way that original kind of thought,
Yeah.
the eternal natural law, if you want to call it that, was.
Yeah.
It wasn't this white light shit.
No. It was a reckoning with what's going around you,
Exactly. It wasn't just a belief system. It was a full lifestyle.
Exactly. It had to be.
Let's take the Norse, for instance. It wasn't like they went to church on Sunday and prayed to Odin. Like, no.
No.
It was an ongoing part of their existence,
Yes.
24 hours a day.
Yep.
But getting back to the question. All right. Now, Satanism comes from, let's face it, it's Abrahamic. Satan is a Hebrew entity, if you
Right.
will,
Yes, it is.
based out of Hebrew mythology.
Yeah.
So it's left-hand path. It's a left-hand path practice, stemming from, let's say, Abrahamic mythology.
Mm-hmm.
All right, where dark paganism comes from, like I mentioned earlier, that's a left-hand path practice, or I think the true practice of ancient quasi-religious spiritual practices.
Oh, sure.
Of the West,
Right.
predominantly the West. Let's say Indo-European.
Yeah.
Right. And those are the basic differences. Now, what else would you... It's kind of hard to...
It really is. I mean, I got so much going on right now in my head because of this conversation. You know, there's so many aspects that we could bring up about paganism, dark paganism, Satanism. I think, in my opinion, I think that the pagan Satanism, if you take it out of a belief system, it's about going inward instead of outward. You got to know
Both,
yourself
right.
too, right?
Right.
You really have to. And that you face your own demons, and that takes away. It's not that it's not a light, thinking of light and bunnies and stuff like that. It's about being honest with yourself. It's how I see it, and it's a relief. Right.
And, not relying upon the higher power or the group or whatever. The basic aspects of the left-hand path.
Yeah.
That's what they both share.
Yes.
And communing with the shadow.
Right.
Those are the similarities.
Mm-hmm.
So the basic differences then would be, one is from an Abrahamic,
Mm-hmm.
even though some people might not like hearing that,
But
but that's where it stems from.
exactly, that's where
Abrahamic
it's you
mythology.
can't deny that.
Right. And then the other stems from a different form
Mm-hmm.
of mythology, let's say. Its roots.
Yeah, big time.
So my friends out there, what do you think? What do you think the differences are between Satanism and, let's call it, dark paganism? Leave your comments down below.